I became an engineer because I enjoy problem solving, and engineering, the field is ever changing, so there's always a new task to get done and a new problem to solve.
Simply because I like to see how things work and apply in real life. Also, I have been always so passionate about challenges and solving problems. Um, Additionally, since I was young, I have been surrounded by a lot of civil engineers in my family, which inspired me to be an engineer.
Why did I become an engineer? Well, it's quite simple. I had about a week left of my senior year in high school. Guidance counselor said, "What do you want to do with your life, Chris?" I said, "Oh, I'm going to college." He goes, "For what?" I go, "I don't know." He gave me a book, thumbed through it. I like excavators and backhoes and that sort of thing, and seen civil engineering in there. I said, let's give that a try.
I've grown up in a construction family for pretty much all of my life, so I just said, I'd like to try to do this and, see it from basically from beginning to end, from design all the way up through construction.
So I've always been interested in roads and traffic, so my high school physics teacher actually encouraged me to look into a career in civil engineering.
Honestly, I was going in another path, but I had a high school teacher who said, "Have you ever considered engineering?" And I hadn't, which is kind of funny because my father was a civil engineer. So I ended up taking an intro to engineering at the University of Akron, and I ended up enjoying it so much and was supported so well throughout there that I decided to stay in it for 37 years.
Well, hello there. I'm Farzan Ahmed, and I have a degree in electrical and computer engineering. I am also a registered professional engineer in civil engineering. Why did I become an engineer? Didn't have a choice. These are my late parents. When I graduated from high school, they had a long chat with me, and they said, "You are going to become an engineer." That's how I became an engineer. Having said that, I have no regrets. It's been a wonderful career.
To solve unique problems within the construction industry.
My dad was a carpenter and got me interested in building. And I was more interested in building bigger things than a chest of drawers or an end table. So I wanted to build bridges and roads and buildings. And that's why I decided to become an engineer.
When I was young, I really enjoyed playing with my erector set, and I really enjoyed building things. And then when I was like 12 years old and I used to play baseball, there was one of my coach's son was studying to be a civil engineer. Something about how he explained about being an engineer intrigued me. And when I went to college at Akron U, something told me I need to be a civil engineer, and I never looked back.
I decided to become an engineer during my summer jobs in school. I worked a construction job, enjoyed being on the job site, seeing plans come together. So I decided to turn that into a career, develop plans, and see my plans be constructed.
I may be an exception to the rule, but I never imagined myself as an engineer. I was an average student in high school, but it was expected that everyone would go to college. I got accepted to the University of Toledo. I really had no idea what I would major in, but you had to choose a major at student orientation. During orientation, I was sitting at a table with a group of guys. They were all talking about becoming engineers. When it came time to choose a major, I said engineering as a joke. Over the years, most of them ended up switching out of engineering. Here I am 27 years later. Joke's on them.